Eu sou Carlos Júnior e esse aqui é mais um episódio da série Meyer responde. A grande questão de hoje talvez seja a principal crítica que aqueles que defendem o design inteligente ouvem. Design inteligente é pseudociência. Mas afinal, doutor, por que alguns críticos consideram o design inteligente como pseudociência? Como o senhor responde isso?
Well, some critics of the theory of intelligent design have argued that intelligent design is not a genuine scientific idea or theory, and rather they say that it's a pseudoscientific idea. But notice to say that something is pseudoscientific presupposes or assumes some definition of what science is. And typically when scientific critics of intelligent design say this, they are presupposing that to be scientific, a scientist must assume that all phenomena can be explained by strictly materialistic processes. But we don't know that. If you walk into the famous British Museum and look at the Rosetta Stone, you'll see that on the Rosetta Stone there are etchings or carvings in several different scripts. And when scientists studied this carefully, when archaeologists studied this carefully, they realized that those etchings were actually informational messages in 3 different languages. Now, if the scientists adhered to a rule known as methodological naturalism, which many scientists think define the scientific method, they would have had to say that the inscriptions on the Rosetta Stone were the product of wind and erosion or some completely materialistic or natural set of forces, when in fact it's clear that those etchings are the result of an intelligent agent having inscribed them. Why do we know they came from an intelligent agent? Because they contain information. And in our uniform and repeated experience, which is the basis of all scientific reasoning, information always comes from a mind, from an intelligent agent. So sometimes scientists will say, intelligent design isn't scientific because it invokes creative intelligence to explain something, and that's against the rules of science. But we have argued that the rules of science should not be limiting the hypotheses that scientists can consider, but rather the rules of science should encourage us to follow the evidence to wherever it most naturally leads, based on our knowledge of how the world works and based on our knowledge of cause and effect. So we think, the proponents of intelligent design think, that science should be open to, yes, naturalistic explanations based on law, natural laws, explanations based on random processes, explanations based on the combination of the two, but also explanations based on the reality of intelligence in the universe and the possibility that intelligence played a role in explaining the origin or causing the origin of certain features that we see.
Ótima resposta, muito obrigado, doutor. E se você gostou desse vídeo, não se esqueça de se inscrever no canal e deixar like e compartilhar para o máximo de pessoas, tá bom? E até o próximo episódio dessa série incrível com o Dr. Meyer.